Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my second reading today. I'm feeling very inspired since I finally got around to making my little note messages. Um, this is just going to be another, I love forgetting words, message for whoever needs it. Yeah. Um, So, timeless in general, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whenever you find this, if you resonate with the energy and it makes sense for you, perfectly fine. Consult your own intuition, so if you get an intuitive hit during the reading, take that into account when interpreting your reading and practice your discernment always. Additionally, I channel in the energy of radical honesty, so if you're not here in the energy of radical self-honesty, personal responsibility, and accountability, this is not the channel for you. So, what does whoever needs this right now, what do y'all need to hear? What message? So, yeah, if this doesn't resonate, don't try and make it, you know. This might be a highly specific message. I have no clue what's gonna come through. We're gonna find out together. That was tragic. That was so tragic. There we go. Now the energy's flowing. So there was a blockage. I'm seeing catch up. So like, yeah, non-Newtonian fluids. Is that what they're called? Where they're like pretty much solid, but if you get enough force behind them, they become, or is it, they're liquid and then you get enough force and then, whatever. It's this, but like catch up, you know, if it's been sitting, you won't budge and you gotta shake it up to make it start moving again. But I'm also seeing that, okay, it's reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed. I'm also seeing that, I think it's just like cornstarch and water that you can run across. Like it's liquid, but you can run across it because the force causes it to solidify in a way. And as I said, solidify, we got 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed, lies we were telling ourselves. I'm feeling, especially lies we were telling ourselves. So, but we're going to get a little more clarity with my note cards in the skull. We love the skull. Okay, I need more cards before I get these 3 are coming out together. Okay. 9 of Cups, the Sun, and Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so what I'm hearing is Two of Swords reversed, that's things coming together, and 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're stepping into the flow. It's something you're accepting that, you know, it never stops and you have to keep riding the waves. Sadly, life never slows down enough that you get to fully stop. You might have a little bit more rest in some periods than others, but it never stops. There was something you were telling yourself that was blocking you from 9 of Pentacles. A 9 of Pentacles you're supposed to have, a 9 of Cups you're supposed to have, you're supposed to be fulfilled. And with the Sun, you know, a new day is dawning, a new day is coming. It's very positive energy. But the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I get some. I feel like this has been brewing for a while. You may have been asking Spirit, the universe, however you commune, may have been asking. I'm hearing some people, you asked for clarity, and that's why things you didn't realize you were lying to yourself about, you're realizing you were lying to yourself about them. Other people, you were asking for the 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups, and Spirit's like that. I think Spirit warned you it's not going to be comfortable, and you said, but I want it. And then you started experiencing the Queen of Swords reversed, the realizing the lies. Oh, we got a lot of cards for that Night is, or a lot of messages. So we have Pentacles, Uranus, and Saturn is the restrictive one, right? And Uranus is, I was just reading it because I just looked it up to refresh my memory because I just made these. I think, yeah, I'm hearing rebellion. So I think that was one of the associations. If it's not, maybe that's just what it's telling me, but that's what this is meaning here. Or if you have another association with Uranus, pay attention to that. But rebellion, a change of physical behaviors, and you need to change your habits, I'm hearing. You need to establish new healthy habits and undo old unhealthy habits. Now, don't just drop the habit, you have to replace it with a new one. So the Knight of Swords is reversed to say you got to stop something that you were doing that was not working for you. We have, release. Or wait, no, that's not release. That's repulse. I really got to open them up all the way before I read them. Repulse. You need not just to not engage in this activity, you need to actively repel it out of your life. You cannot maintain relationships with people if this has to do with like addiction. You can't maintain relationships with people who are still addicted. You can't hang out with people if they're going to be, drinking, smoking, doing illegal activities of any kind, illicit drugs, etc. Like, you can't be around that if you can't be around that, and that's something you're going to have to accept. You're going to for some people, it's going to be situation specific, dependent, whatever. But some of y'all are going to have to leave, like big paradigm shifts and big changes. Yeah, we got Neptune, which is dreamy and expansive, right? That's at least what I'm getting. And the sun, I was saying a new day is shining. You're imagining a world, you're imagining what your Nine of Cups and Pentacles could be, but you're trying to imagine a way in which you can keep... What the heck did I just hit? I gotta let my cat in. Yeah, Neptune is dreams, intuition. But I am getting a strong sense of expansive. So your mind is expanding, your dreams are expanding, you're realizing you're capable of so much more, but at the same time, in realizing that, you're realizing, I keep saying realizing, you're realizing that there are these patterns that there's no way to incorporate them into your Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. There is no way to incorporate them. They cannot coexist with you being healthy. It will not work. And as you realize that, it's like it's going to unshackle you so much. It's going to free you up so much, not having to consider these things. That's why I'm getting the sense of expansion in the arena of Neptune. Dreams, mysticism. Yeah, look past it. You got to look beyond it. You can't focus on trying to keep this unhealthy aspect in your life. You can't keep trying to bargain to find a way to keep it. You have to let it go. And it's going to be difficult. I think that's why I have to keep reiterating that. We got smooth. I'm hearing smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we got Venus. Smooth. Just heard smooth jazz. That's going to be a specific message for someone. Maybe listening to jazz will help you cope through separating yourself from these people and circumstances. Hey, if that's what works for you, go ahead. And High Priestess. So this is going to wake up your intuition, because your intuition was telling you the entire time This won't work. If this is a deal breaker for you, the deal is broken. The deal is broken, babe. If that is your deal breaker, it's broken. This cannot come with you. Oh my goodness. This cannot come with you into your Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, into your fulfillment. And finally, we have Pisces. And I just saw like a little bit of spittle shoot out of my mouth as I said Pisces. Watery energy. Pisces are also emotional and imaginative and dreamy and lots of dark, rich blue imagination, deep thought. I'm hearing your emotional depths are going to churn and you're going to become in tune with them. And it's not gonna be like a horrific process, but it will be mildly uncomfortable the whole time. It'll be like a long period of mild discomfort rather than, like a gut punch. Yeah, we got turn around. I started to sing without even thinking about it. But no, I got that song in a reading for myself, and I just found the title and I forgot it again. But Turn Around, Bright Eyes. Is that Total Eclipse of the Heart? But with this too, it's saying like you need to turn your life around, literally around. You need to do a fucking U-turn. You need to get out of this direction you've been down. This path you were going down, where you were trying to maintain this, there is no future for you in that path that is also a good, fulfilling future. You have free choice. You could choose to keep doing this, but that would not give you what you want, and Spirit is not going to be like, yeah, just go ahead and do that. Spirit is going to offer a lot of resistance to that. So you need to turn around. And I know some people struggle with that. They don't like the concept. They don't like, because they feel like they did something wrong. Oh, I went down the wrong path. Yes, we all do something wrong sometimes. Sometimes a path, we went down it and it wasn't our ultimate path, but we learned a lesson and we just go back to the main path. Some paths you need to actually backtrack on and undo what you did in that path before we're going to a new one. Like, sometimes we do fuck up, seriously, and really need to unpack and undo those things. And this is something that you need to undo. It's going to free you up so freaking much, though. Okay. Turn back. Again. Okay, I'm seeing, because that flew out over here. You're going to look, it's like after you've cleaned it all up, you're stepping back through the doorway that brought you to this path into like this main hallway of possibilities. And right before you step through the door, and then you look back and you go, at least I learned those lessons. I can use those lessons I learned there. But nothing else there was valuable to me. But I still appreciate what I learned. I'm thankful for what I was able to gain from this. And then close the door and go on your way. Not turn around again and go back down the path. Just don't turn around and leave and never look back. You need to close it out consciously, and as you're leaving, you need to consciously separate yourself, consciously send it off, consciously have a funeral for that part of your life. For some people, literally, that's what you're being called to do. Okay, last messages, please, Spirit. Any last messages, please? Okay. So we got sharp on the sign, which tells me things are coming into sharp definition. I said the sun was shining, a new day was dawning. This is going to be a very bright new day, with all the metaphorical goodness that accompanies that imagery. Bitch! We got I can on Nine of Pentacles. There's something within you. There's probably still a part of you saying, I can't do this, but there's a deeper part of you that is resolute in saying, I can do this. Hold on to that. I think you're already doing that, but Spirit's like, you're gonna wanna waver. We all would in this situation. We all have wanted to waver when we've gone through similar situations, right? That's not. It's we all want to waver, but there's sometimes we can't. And this is a time that you can't, and you need to focus on that strength you already have and not let it go. Now, once you're through this, you're gonna have a breather, but like until you actually clear out this pathway and walk, close the door on this part of your life and go about your way on the hallway of possibilities, where there's a bunch of doors of new paths you can go down. Until you've actually redirected and gone a new path, I'm seeing a train changing tracks. Like once you're in it, you'll have a breather period. But until you're in it, you can't let down your strength. You need to keep it up. So you really need to root yourself in your I can. The I can deep within you that you know you have. We love that. And then you know how I was saying this is lies you tell yourself? I can't. You thinking you can't is a lie you were telling yourself. Don't listen to that fucking lie anymore. Yeah, we got Saturn. Saturn is very restrictive. And like a hard taskmaster type, and sometimes that energy is necessary, but that energy it's like Capricorns. How do I say this? A Capricorn who is aware of their emotional proclivities and issues, and they're self-aware of their traits, can be very good. But a Capricorn who is not self-aware and is in their toxic I can't be around them. I literally can't be around them. I cannot be around a Capricorn unless they're self-aware. I can't do it. Every time I've tried, it has failed miserably. Yeah, so we got water here, which is another lie. So one lie was that you were restricted. One lie was you telling yourself you can't. There's this other lie. This lie is water. Can I get clarifier on what that means? Because I think I know what it means intuitively, but I'm second guessing myself. Well, obviously, a lot of the lies you were telling yourself, confirmation birth, thank you, Spirit. A lot of the lies you were telling yourself was you second guessing yourself. So I'm feeling that now. I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, so we got blunt reversed. Water. Blunt reversed. I'm hearing scream and shout and let it all out. You thought you couldn't handle the flood of emotions, that it could only trickle out. Blunt because blunt energy would be like it all hitting you at once. It can be very painful to hear it that way, but it can also be so fucking constructive. But you thought you weren't even strong enough to handle an emotional deluge. You are more than capable of handling an emotional flood. Like, you are strong, whoever this reading is for. But the reason you feel weak is because you're so exhausted, because you're not in the right energy. I had to be blunt with that bit. Okay. One last message before we close it out. Mercury. So, fast-moving in communication. Queen. Oh, okay, so I'm getting Queen of Swords upright from Queen and Mercury. I'm hearing multiple applications of that. One, you are going to see the truth and you need to speak it. So you need to say, oh my goodness. Oh, okay, your throat chakra feels like it's a bit rusted over. It needs to be woken up. It's not dead. You might feel like it is. It's just a little bit rusty. Just wake it up. And then part of de-rusting it and part of keeping it going is going to be speaking the truth in your life. Saying, I can handle it. I'm not restricted by this by these lies that I am incapable, that I am strong. And where you do struggle, you're not going to gloss it over. You're going to say, I struggle in this arena and it's something I'm working on. That kind of radical honesty and speaking it, and quickly. Don't take your time. As you experience it, you need to be radically, radically, radically honest with yourself. That is the only true way to heal. And it's so important as you're going through this energy to say to yourself, if you have a thought that says, I'm weak, I can't, you say, I'm strong and I can. And you know you can because you've done things before. You've proven to yourself already. So if a part of you tries to lie to you, Queen of Swords, cut that bitch off. Big, yeah, that's this is just giving big emphasis on being in the Queen of Swords energy. Like, you need to be brutal with yourself. You don't be kind to your thoughts that are not being kind to you, to these unhealthy thought patterns that were implanted in you. You don't have to be like, you know what, maybe you're right, anxiety, maybe I am worthless. That shit rears its ugly head. Tear into it. You got no place to be saying these things to me. These are not true. You're just trying to hurt me. We are in the same body. It's not really a separate. It's a part of you though. So we kind of separate ourselves from. We cordon off parts of ourselves like that, but they are a part of ourselves. So, but when I say we're part of the same being, it's like the part of you, all of you that is not the anxiety and the anxiety. Yeah, that, if that makes sense. That's gonna. I'm hearing someone got the intuitive message they needed from what I said, and I don't have to clarify further. Thank you, because I don't know how to. Can we finally be done? Yeah, after these. So we got attraction, and that wants to fall on the 9 of Cups. We got Sagittarius. Oh, you are getting clear on what you want, and you are sending out, for lack of a better term, you're manifesting it. Insofar as sending our energy out does affect things, you're doing so. Physical actions are also necessary, but you're also in the energy, and you're in the energy of I can. You can put out the energy and then take the action necessary that goes along with it. We got Cancer over Sun. Maybe you're a Cancer Sun, but this also might just be like you need to cry I'm seeing cry in the light of day. Don't try and suppress your emotions. Don't let them overtake you at inappropriate times, but I need to clarify that because a lot of people here think crying at all is inappropriate. Oh, sorry. Yeah, especially guys. Oh, trust me, I remember that social abuse we go through when you're growing up a boy. We get so much shit for it. They mistake the ability to be stoic in the face of danger and stress for us not feeling it. So in order to try and get us to have that masculine strength where we can be stoic, in a disaster and handle things and then release the pressure later, that's a good strength to have. That is a good thing to embody. But you don't get there by just suppressing your emotions. That's not actually there. It just looks like it's there, but it's not actually. It's a facsimile. It's not real. But at the same time, if we get overwhelmed by our emotions in the moment, that can be a problem. But that doesn't mean we're not having the emotions. That means we have a handle on them, and we still go through them later. We got mundane and innocent. Are you kidding me? Mundane and innocent? I need something to give me a little more on what this is. We got pull back reversed. So, okay, connect to your innocent inner child energy and accept the mundanity. Like I was saying, you're also taking the physical actions. Some people say mundane like it's a slur, because they're spiritual bypassers. But mundane is not a slur. It's okay, and it is actually fully necessary and vital to honor the mundane and take the mundane actions as well. And pull back is reverse. Like, you need to get into this energy. Stop pulling back from accepting the mundane and the innocent, and cultivate those. Root yourself in those. Playing video games you used to play as a kid might be so healing for you right now. You might need an emulator, but like, do what you gotta do. Okay, finally we're done. I hope this reading resonated and was helpful for you guys. If it did resonate and it was helpful, please like the video, comment anything you want, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. Alright, bye guys.